Hi loves, and welcome to the channel. I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and I'm a healer. I hope that this message finds you well. I'm going to just get right into the reading. You guys have seen the title. You guys know why you're here. I'm being called to look into the energy right now of this masculine. Okay, to see where they're at on their spiritual path right now. To see where they're at in their awakening journey. So I'm going to start off using Gateway Activation Oracle by David Gray. He's one of my favorite Oracle authors, designers, creators. His decks are so beautiful and so powerful. Okay, so let's see for this masculine spirit. Show us where this masculine is at right now in their awakening, in their soul journey, in their destined path. Where are they at spiritually at this time? Okay. They're going through tower moments big time right now. Things are just crumbling in their 3D reality. Things are being shooken up because they are no longer supposed to be in that reality. They're supposed to ascend beyond the 3D reality and the confounds of their life, okay? They're meant to fly free. Okay, so let's go ahead and just see where they're at now with the cards. I just saw 144 on the timestamp. Orion activation. Supernova, recreation, renewal, and rebirthed by the light. So this masculine is going through a huge, first of all, this is like a gateway, right? Like this is an activation, right? So they're being heavily activated. They could actually connect with the Orion constellation and star system. You might also, I don't know, okay, that could be for some of you guys. They are going through this huge rebirth, being rebirthed by the light. So that's why things are shaky, because they're aligning to one truth of themselves and releasing the other false truths within themselves, okay? And in their lives at this time. There is a doorway here. This is a portal. We are still in the 1111 portal energy. And it was very strong with the new moon and coming out of the eclipse season. So they're going through a renewal phase right now, okay, in their awakening journey, feeling, you know, different, feeling the shift. You know, I think for some of them, they've been trying to resist the shift, right? But they cannot, okay? This door is open, this portal is open, and they're going to they're walking through it, okay? Leaving behind the 3D matrix illusion and moving into their authentic truth and soulful truth and purpose. Okay, so they are in a state of recreation, of recreating their life, recreating themselves, okay? Rebirth by the light. Ooh, the sword of light. Okay, look at all this light energy coming through. Divine protection, cords cut, and breakthrough energy. Okay, so this masculine is having massive breakthroughs in their life at this time. This is like the Ace of Swords right here. It's like Archangel Michael's sword of truth, okay? So with divine protection, the masculine is, I feel really protective over you. I feel that they are protecting their own energy by cord cutting. You know, I'm getting like what no longer serves me must go. So there's this massive enlightenment around them right now, where they're having massive epiphany moments about life, about their structure, about their foundation, about themselves, about you. Breakthrough energy, cords cut, breakthrough energy, and divine protection. Also, what I'm getting is this masculine connecting to their higher self. And their higher self is guiding them and telling them, you know, kind of, and showing them what they need to do, right? So they're aligning with that part of the journey. But at the same time, the higher self, and I feel your higher self and your guides are going, you have to do this, this, and this before you can approach your feminine, or before you can, you know what I mean? They're actually protecting, divine protection. They're protecting right now this connection and you from this masculine's energy until they go through this doorway, this portal, okay? But there is massive breakthrough energy happening here within them on a spiritual level. So if you're wondering like where your masculine is at, are they awakening? Are they ascending? You know, yes, 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 and yes, they are, okay? This is big, big soulful truth coming out here. All right, so let's see what else. Oh my gosh, look at all this beautiful light energy and all this yellow and orange, predominantly yellow. Solar plexus energy. We have the solar plexus card coming out. Solar energy, sunshine energy. There's a lot of mass enlightenment happening with this masculine. I'm also getting like huge level upgrades, very ancient or sacred codes being activated within them as well, just like you. Solar plexus chakra, your inner fire and your willpower. So right now they are awakening more to their own soul power, their willpower. Solar plexus has been very blocked for the masculine, and now there's this cutting away of things. There's this truth revealed, right? So they are stepping into their power and using the solar plexus energy in a healthy way, in an aligned and activated way, where they are using it to, it's their confidence, it's their, you know, inner authority, it's, you know, all of that, right? So they're taking their power back. They're massively, the massive enlightenment that's happening right now is creating a space and a thought process for them of, I need to choose freedom. I want to have my power back. I'm taking my power back. Okay, so this is that breakthrough energy here. And don't pay attention to what's going on in the 3D reality. We know that the 3D is like outwardly, right? It's like an illusion, okay? The truth of the matter is that this person is going through a huge spiritual awakening. They are transforming, okay? And it starts on the inside, and then the outside reality will start to reflect that back, right? So that's what's happening. They are changing within and aligning on such a profound level. That's why their old illusion life, the karmic cycles, the karmic patterns, that stuff is being cleared. That's why we have cords cut and breakthrough energy here, okay? And that's why things are crumbling, because they are no longer in a frequency or a match to that karmic reality or karmic patterns or, you know, 3D matrix stuff, okay, that they've been, you know, codependencies, addictions, lust, money, overworking. You know, they are very much more connected in a healthy way to their inner masculine, healing that, taking back control, taking back power, but no longer being in the ego of trying to control everything. You see, it's taking back control of their life, their truth, their reality, okay? But at the same time, simultaneously, they are surrendering and releasing the ego-driven control of trying to not feel, not honor their emotions, to turn a blind eye to their devil ways or karmic things, you know, karmic bondages. Now they are honoring that, okay? They have an inner fire here that's just burning within, and it's helping to burn all that no longer serves them away. I just saw 919 on the timestamp. That could be a sync for some of you. Oh my gosh, look at that. The Arcturian light code. So we have Arcturus energy showing up. And then the sun. I mean, are you kidding me? This is so much yellow and sunshine solar energy here. Look at the, I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah, this masculine is going through a huge level up right now spiritually. Huge. So the Arcturian light codes, okay, evolutionary downloads, recalling your power. We just talked all about that. I just said they're calling back their power, taking back that power and control. But it's in a healthy way where they're releasing ego-driven control and fear-based patterns and thinking and conditioning. Recalling their power and future thinking. They are thinking very differently and very strongly about their future and about what that looks like for them, okay? This masculine, I do feel, is also like they're feeling more connected to the sun, receiving light codes. Whether I don't see this masculine going outside and being like, I want to receive the light codes and give it to me and pour it into me, sunshine. What this is an intuitive notion where they just feel intuitively called, but they may not know exactly why they feel called to be outdoors more, to connect with nature more, to be in the sun. They could be learning about activations, downloads, and light codes. I mean, just like you guys were guided upon your awakening, when you guys went through your first dark nights of the soul and tower moments and all these things, right? You were guided, you were led, you were shown information, readers, people, gurus, teachers, books, you know, whatever it is. You know, you were intuitively guided, even though you didn't really know what you were maybe looking up. You were Googling things, law of attraction, ascension, spiritual awakening. What does it mean? You know, what's a dark night of the soul? They are getting that same kind of energy, but you're also like this beacon of light. You are the divine feminine in these cycles and these connections in this incarnation is the way shower. You are the guru. You are the teacher. You are the mirror to them. You reflect back to them what is lacking, what needs to be healed, you know, and it's an amplification of it, right? So you're also showing them the truth of spirituality and the truth of themselves and the truth of this connection by just embodying it, because you're so connected. But they can also be watching you, see things you post, see things you share, see things you talk about, or maybe things that you've shared with them in the past, you know, stuff like that. You're their guru. You've shown them the light. They are definitely walking through the portal and the doorway of light. It's like the door and then all the light showed up. And then literally the last card from this deck that I'm pulling is literally the central sun. Scarabs could be very resonant to you, okay? The scarab always is for me an indication of ancient energy. It's high level protection, but it also reminds me of ancient Egypt, okay? So I do feel that there's, you know, ancient powers, wisdoms from lifetimes in ancient Egypt and in other places as well. But ancient Egyptian energy here. You know, what I'm being shown right now is when, you know, goddess Isis, Mother Isis, when she resurrected her beloved twin flame and husband Osiris from the grave, she literally took all of his pieces of his body that were, I mean, he was mutilated by his own brother, you know, out of jealousy and envy and, you know, all that stuff. And so Isis, being a, you know, high level magic here, she brought him back to life, okay? And then birthed his son, their son, Horus, okay? So that's what I'm being shown. It's like the resurrection of Jesus, the resurrection of Osiris, right? It's bringing them back to life. They are fully being resurrected at this time spiritually, okay? This is huge. This is big. With all of this color match right here, okay, this is very, 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 very powerful. Huge enlightenment. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Yeah. So this person is definitely desiring a successful outcome here. They want to feel successful in life. They're seeing things in a whole new light. They're seeing how they've deceived themselves, how they've, you know, where they've went wrong. You know, we know there's no such thing as a mistake. There's only lessons, right? And we can only learn from these lessons. And sometimes it takes us a long time to learn, right? This masculine has been taking a long time to get to this point, but they are here. And what I'm receiving now, if this is a twin, now divine union, I feel, you know, this is for all divine unions that are meant to come to, you know, fruition and a harmonized union at this time. But I'm feeling that the masculine twin flames in particular, you guys are having this massive activation, both of you. Feminines feel it on a high level, and I'm going to do a separate message about this in just a moment after this. So you may want to check that out if this resonates for you and your situation and your masculine and what you feel. But it's like you both feel, especially the masculine, that it's time to create change and it's time to come together. There's something about a unification, okay? But it's internally felt, okay? And you may watch readings where people confirm that, or, you know, like this. But you can feel it. They can feel it. There is an inner fire, like that card said. But there's this deep inner knowing of, this is what I got to do. This is where I'm being pulled. This is where I'm being called. You know, and I don't just mean in regards to you. I mean in regards to everything. Like you're being called and pulled in your own life in many different ways. Creative ways, you know, career-wise, health-wise, physical, you know, taking time for your spiritual practices. Same thing with this masculine. They're feeling called and pulled to new, successful, destined timelines and paths. And yeah, you are on these timelines and paths with them. But my point is that they're creating this change in a lot of ways. They feel this. Okay, they're getting a lot of abundant downloads about their future, about how to, you know, recreate their life. You know, they're seeing the doors of opportunity open where the doors used to be closed. They lacked imagination. Now their imagination is going wild because of their enlightenment. So the dragons, I wanted to get dragon energy to see a little bit further. The gold and silver violet flame dragon transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. That's what the masculine is doing. They're transmuting the old around them. Okay? They're trying to do this as gracefully as possible. They want to also bring some kind of gesture, you know, move towards you. Okay? But I'm going to talk more about that in the reading that I'm going to do next. It's time for transmutation. Magic and healing. Offer service under grace. This masculine is also awakening to the fact that they feel like they have a divine mission here with you, for self, you know, whatever it is, but they feel like you belong together for a divine purpose. And they feel it in their own soul and heart that they also, you know, that they're here for a reason. That their life is going to be expanding. Things are going to be changing. They're changing. As within, so without. So they're transmuting a lot right now, okay? And like I said, there's a lot of divine protection. Monarch butterflies could be resonant. It speaks of rebirth, though. Transformation. And then the silver violet dragon, the silver violet flame dragon. The dragons are also helping to protect this, okay? And to transmute old energies and to burn away all that no longer serves. All right, so let's go ahead and get just a couple tarot cards real fast. I hope that this, you know, resonates for you guys, you know, and thank you for being here and for supporting the channel. Let me know in the comments how this connects with you. If it connects with you, if you feel this on a soul level from your masculine as well. Can you feel them shifting? Can you feel the enlightenment happening as well? And by the way, like, this is for you too. Like all of this that I said for you too. This is you as well. Your inner fire is roaring. Solar plexus is lit up. You have so much divine protection. You've been cord cutting as well. All right? You're getting evolutionary downloads, abundance downloads. There's sunshine energy, happiness. Oh, look at that. The 6 of Cups. Wow. Strong past life ties coming through. Strong past life memories and, emotions and feelings. This person, they're having so much enlightenment around life, themselves, their current life, and the life they want and see for themselves in the future, the life they want to live, the life that they're envisioning. They know that you're someone that you can grow with. They can feel an evolution happening within their soul, within their heart. This is someone who wants to reconnect to you. They're very nostalgic, thinking of the past, missing you. They feel this loyalty, this companionship, this very sacred bond with you. There's a lot of deep emotion here with the Six of Cups. A lot of past life healing is happening with the masculine as well, which is helping them to cut cords, to release things, because they're stepping out of more of a codependent way of living and being. Right? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about because you guys went through it too. If this is your message, right? Like, you went through it too. This masculine is going through cycles and endings and dark night of the soul and tower moments, just how you did however long ago. We don't just have one dark night of the soul, and we don't, we are consistently throughout life going through cycles and going into the cocoon and reemerging, reborn again, rebirthed in the light, at higher levels. You know what I mean? So they are catching up with you is what I want to say. They are now going through what you went through, 2-3 years ago or 6 months ago, or, Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords. Oh, I said Queen of Wands though. Okay, so that was a Freudian slip. And it's funny too because the Page of Wands is right there. This is someone who is using that sword. They're stepping into the Queen of Swords energy. They're honoring their authenticity. They're honoring their truth and what they feel is the truth for them. Okay, so anything that feels false or not meant to be or inauthentic in their life, that's what they're cutting away. So this masculine is having a lot of clarity, enlightenment. They are making decisions right now in their direct reality where they have to lock up their heart a bit. They have to put emotions aside and they have to be head over heart. Okay. They could, some people around them, if they're like leaving karmic partners or they're dealing with, karmic family members or people could be saying things to this person like, you're different, you've changed, you're not the person, that I met, which is the absolute truth. This is someone who is more of an evolved soul. They are not the person that the karmic met, however long ago or married. They are not the person that they were 10 years ago to their own family or parents or even, 6 months ago. They are shifting. They are ascending, right? But I feel that there's a lot of manipulation around them that they're dealing with, which is why they're having to take emotion out of the equation. Because they have to set up healthy boundaries with people. They have to cut people away. They have to isolate. They need time with self to integrate. So yeah, I'm getting things like, you're cold, you're heartless, how can you just shut down like this? Things like that, right? But when you're in like when you're in like karmic connections, and I know because I've experienced this with my very last karmic partner that I had, where I finally learned and ascended beyond all that and cleared all that karma that I needed to clear with that karmic partner and just in general. He said things like that to me. I'm Aries moon, Aries rising. So, I can be very fiery and, not cold by any means. I have deep, deep, deep love within. I have a lot of water in my chart and Scorpio and, I'm very loving. But when you're done, you're done. When you learn the lesson, you learn the lesson. And whether it's an addiction on, drugs or smoking or alcohol, when you get to that point where you're like, you know what, I'm just done. That's when you're done. You can't force someone, or, that's why like people who go to like, rehab and things, they have to be the one to do this. Their family can't make them. Their Friends can't make them. You know, you have to get to that point where you're done with the abuse, or you're done with the codependency. And once you are, you're done. You're just done, right? So that's what I'm getting here. Someone who is just done. They're just done. And there's nothing that anyone can say or manipulate or shame or guilt them into changing their minds at this point. Their mind is made up. Okay, she's very set in her choices. All right, so let me go ahead and get one more tarot card. If you guys want to book a reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. I do offer a few different types of readings and services. All right, let's go ahead and get one more, please, for this masculine. The Empress. Wow, they're reconnecting to their inner feminine. And look who showed up, the Queen of Wands. You can't make it up. Okay, so this person is... They are very much feeling in their feels over you, over this, because they've reconnected to their own inner feminine. They're healing that. So the emotions are flowing. They're listening to their intuition. They're reconnected to the soul. Their vibration is shifting and changing. They are receiving abundant downloads, and they're birthing new cycles into creation, into reality. But they, because of all of this, this person is honoring what they feel towards you and this. They want to. All right. There is definitely, it's like a deep attraction here. They view you as someone very powerful, very fiery. They hold you in a very high regard. You know, they used to feel like they weren't good enough, but now because of all of this shifting and enlightenment and truth, they're seeing things in a different light, in a different level. Okay, this is someone who is obsessively wanting to come forward, but they won't or they can't, again, because there's protection here, until the time is exactly right. Okay, but what I'm getting here is you are going to be receiving some kind of fiery light truth that really lights you up. You're going to feel very ecstatic, happy. All right, this person is... It's just like an obsession energy here, but it's not like an unhealthy obsession. It's just they want this passionate new beginning with you, and they're thinking of this nonstop. See, their third eye is lit up. Their future vision right now and what they're seeing, it's all about you and this and growing old together. And, you know, and obviously these connections are way, 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 way deeper and more than just the 3D level, okay? Like, these are high-level spiritual connections, which is why this is all happening. But this masculine is, you know, they are more than you, still in that 3D way of thinking. So yeah, they are. They're feeling the divine mission between you guys and that energy. But they're also, you know, reminiscing and thinking about when you guys spent time together, conversations you had, you know, places you went together. Everything's reminding them of you, and the universe is making sure that they are shown things of you nonstop, okay? Because this is someone who is very stubborn, and they're very much, you know, someone who's like, oh, seeing is believing. Well, it's actually the other way around. Believing is, you believe it, then you'll see it. You believe it, and then you manifest it, right? So they are shifting, you know, in that regard. They definitely are desiring a passionate new beginning here. But like I said, this is something that needs to play out in divine timing. And the way that I feel this right now is divine timing is here. Like, you know, for many, many, many of you guys, this can happen at any moment. This can happen in the next few weeks, over the next, you know, couple months. Everyone's on different timelines. The point is, it's happening. The point is, the portal's open, right? So this is what I have for you, loves. I hope you enjoyed this message. Thank you for all of your love and support here on YouTube. If this was your reading, of course, claim the energy and the message by liking, subscribing, and if you feel called to share the channel, thank you for sharing. I just looked at my stats this morning and I didn't even realize, like, I don't get notified when people share my content or share videos to their, you know, whatever. But I had so many people that shared my videos last week, like on their own page or, you know, and I just want to say thank you for that. And thank you for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. And if you are new here, welcome in, my loves. Welcome to the tribe. And those of you guys returning, welcome back, soul fam. Okay? Have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys very soon. Be sure to check out that other message. I'm going to be recording it next, so it should be up by the time you finish watching this. But if not, it will be, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys.